How's it going, amazing people? Give me another episode with more Sea of Stars Throes of the Watchmaker on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. So last time, because we just kissed some serious butt the other day, because we just encountered this boss, which is the train really, and spoilers, because Belcher just pulled up his buff skill to go and surpass that train of his with his big strong muscle, because he pretend like he's some Hercules, but he is the mighty hero after all. I mean, he had the rightful skill to surpass that train nice and good, but at least we took down one of the farthest train, which is quite epic really. And so far we just play a little of it's a mini game for Arty. So yeah, now that second mini game that we played was exquisitely hard, and we did get here is one of its new accessories. So what is it? Okay, so this here is the dielectric coating. That's how I say it. Alright, so it says that 2-bit bandwidth can also be used on enemies for massive damage. Okay, so we're gonna try to give one to the artist fixer. So he'll hold on to the dielectric coating. And yeah, so I think we're all set now. So we were supposed to make haste, so we were supposed to check in with the king as we go through Horloge. Well, first we want to go through Horloge and see whatever it is that we're not missing. So I want to climb back down. Now I can't go rock climb up my way through. Now how exactly am I supposed to go through there? Well, that's something we're gonna have to find out. Okay, so we can still keep exploring town a little by little. There's much more to see around here. Okay, now talking to you, everyone talking about the Narcissus King now, I should have left my poster to the Captain Parade. Yeah, well, that's your fault, I can't blame with. Alright then, so I know I can't go Tucker through there. Now, what else can we go out and explore? So hold on, now, am I allowed to fall down there? I don't think so. Okay, so that I have no interest in taking on the wheel. Okay, so we just pick up here 2 of the milk. And what's over there? Okay, well that's nothing. Okay, so we keep checking everywhere. So I know we're not ready to do that yet. Okay, so we can keep looking around a little bit more. Yeah, because there is still so much to do around here in Horloge. So we are pick up here is more of this milk going on here. Now talking to you. Yeah, well, I think we already did read what you just said just now. So what's this place? Okay, so I know we're not ready to do that yet. So we want to keep double checking the place first to see whatever it is that we're not missing. So I know we already paid a visit down south already, because we did talk to some of these 2 NPCs already. And I don't think we had talked to you yet. I missed the announcement. It is too late to get a ticket. Actually, hold on. Here's what we're going to do. So we could try taking this balance and see what lies on the other side. Okay, so we can push this. Alright, so now we can take a look what's further on the other side. Alright, so inside this cave, there are still some more secrets to reveal, so we go open this can. So we did find here is another of his bar papa. Alright, so moving down west. Okay, so there are some balloons, and we can't pop these balloons. Okay, so we're gonna get shrunk, and we are going to solve another basic puzzle. So we go use our grapple and see whatever is if that's supposed to happen. Okay, so above this lever, let's go pull that thing down. Okay, no, that's the push. Okay, well that's not doing anything. Okay, so we can leave further to the other side. So was there another lever somewhere? Oh wait, so we can push this box. And wait, so why we're not ready to go up there yet? Oh right, you know what? I think there's one thing that's missing, so we were supposed to push this back further. So are we ready to mess with this yet? Alright, well, we're not ready for that yet. Alright, so we can still keep solving the obstacle as much as we can. And yeah, so I think we do need to get the platform to start activating. So let's go back up some more. Okay, well that's one thing that we can't go missing. So wait, everything resets? So what happens if I push this again? Oh, okay, interesting. Alright, so I think that platform on the second got removed. So I don't think we were ready to push the second boss yet. So let's get back to this obstacle. Yeah, well this puzzle looks a little tricky. I don't know what we're doing here. But this does look a little tricky. So what the heck is going on? So why is that thing blocking? Oh shoot, you know what? My bad. Hold on a sec. Let's reset this. So let's not be pushing bosses yet. Now I still wanted to climb back upward. Yeah, I know because they're... Come on, Zale! Seriously? I don't ask you can fall? Yeah, that's quite embarrassing. I have no idea why I slip and fall like that. Alright, get down from that. Please do not slip. Okay, so we can move downward. Okay, so now what? So do we have to do the mess with this again? Okay, now hold on just a sec, hold on. So there's no platform. And I can't leave further to the other side. Okay, now that sucks. Okay, well, you know what? Let's try this again. Okay, so what do we not want it to push? So I know... Now I am still trying to make it over there. Now there are 3 of the bosses. So we're gonna pick to decide which one to push. So I'm guessing push the 3rd one, stay here, stay on the 2nd row, and then push this. Okay, well I see that counts. Alright, and this should be the last one. Okay, so now we get to pull this. Alright, well this puzzle isn't so bad. So now we see we get the light bulb started activating, and that the balloon will get fanned away. So seeing what that's supposed to do. Alright, so it looked to me like everything's working now. Okay, so we get to the move out of here. So we're done with this puzzle. Okay, so the way out is back up here. Okay, and it's right next to where we go pick up that Baba Papa. Okay, so this will be our exit. So we can leave. And yeah, so we can make haste. So I think we're done looking around town. So we can pay the respective visit as we go check in with the king, Narcissus. Okay, so it's way on top of it. So let's go straight up to north. Okay, so the poles started draining. So we go talk to you. So the gate reopened. We can finally ride the train again. Yes, sir, indeed. Or ma'am. Okay, I can't tell you're a man or female. A man or female. Whichever one you are. Okay, so look to be kind of far ship there. So let's have a word. Thank you for saving my train. It's so good to have it back. And I see you have a ticket for the Ivory Towers. The engines are ready to go. Want to hop aboard? No, not so fast. First thing first, we wanted to check us around to make sure. Okay, so I'm just keeping an eye sight to make sure that we don't miss any chests around here, but that's okay. So we can avoid the train right now. Yeah, well, the train is good as new. Well, I mean, we just tried calming the train down. So now since Fardo's got his train back, so we've got whistle. Okay, well, alright, so we can use the whistle for boosting. Interesting. Okay, so this is the Ivory Towers station. Alright, so we can hop off the train. Now I can tell there is a chest nearby. Now I'm pretty sure it's not here yet, so we're just gonna have to move south. Okay, now pretty sure that wasn't a chest, so that there is something that we go fit inside. Okay, now we are still shrunk, and we got here the puzzle to solve. Okay, now what kind of puzzle are we looking at here? So how exactly do we rotate these things? Oh wait, I think we were supposed to select them? Okay, well that is quite interesting. Okay, so we're selecting which puzzle it is. Can't be that hard. But let's try it, okay? Okay, so where do we want? Well, actually, hold on. So let's try this vertical pipe. Alright, so we'll do the same one. Okay, wait a second. Now, I don't think we're ready for that yet. So, now what do we need? Okay, so it had to be one or the other. Okay, so it had to be this one. Okay, so it's this one. Okay, well this is odd. So what kind of puzzle is this? Oh wait, okay, I think we got it now. That seemed to match. Okay, so we get here is a token. Let's go collect that token. So wait, that's not no token. No, that's a time room 4. All right, we'll take one. Well, I thought it's gonna look like a token, but nah, false alarm. That's just that's some coin we pick up there. Okay, now since we have finished solving the puzzle, so what's up with this second row on the bottom? So how do we suppose we get that to work? Okay, well, I guess let's not worry about it. I guess. Okay, well, let's just move on. Okay, so we'll continue north. So this here says, please present your silken ticket. Okay, well, we already got this key item for the silken ticket already. So let's carry on. So we're heading on to the Ivory Towers. Okay, so that seems kind of suspicious. So we're seeing this evil twin, Zale, Makin, your impersonators in his group have reached the compound. It appears so. I will prepare to greet them. Now do make sure they have a chance to take in the magnificence of my tower. As you wish, my liege. Okay, so let's go pay the respects at Ivory Towers. So there is a lot going on with all of these obstacles and puzzles going on around here. So let's see what we got going on. Okay, so we got here some vine we can climb on, and more to the grappler. Yeah, well, there's still much more happening around here. So let's continue grappling. And we are detecting there are going to be some strange new enemies which we're gonna have to watch out for. And wait, okay, well that's just the statue. Okay, so now these new enemies. So what are their names? Cargo? Okay, so these guys are gonna get the Juggernaut. Okay, so this is here's the ribbon going on, so we gotta time this. So that there's 24. Alright, so we'll still keep spamming more leapfrog. So we'll go leapfrog on the both of these cargos. Alright, well we realize because Arty pretend to be like a frog. And just hopping all over the place with both of these enemies getting stunned by the leapfrog. So we'll go try out more Lunebo. So wait, how much AP do we have left? Okay, so let's try it now. Well, it's not gonna show me how much AP these enemies have left. Okay, well at least we can take a minimum of healing. Whoa, what? Don't do that. Why 20 damage? Okay, so how come we can't see the enemy's AP? That sucks. Did we unequip that? We must have unequipped that. Hold on. We want to see how much AP these enemies have. Whoa. Slow your horse, buddy. Alright, well that didn't hurt that much. Alright, let's go for Juggernaut again. Keep going. Alright, so that go dealing 40. And let's see what got on equip. But you know what? Let's check on what's equipped. We must have remove it. Display we did in the non-boss enemy HP and combat. Oh, okay, so I think that's the one called the Clockwork Monocle. So that should probably stay on. So let's just remove the spectacular scarf. But no, that needs to stay on. But you know what? We're gonna try out the dielectric coat. And we should be just fine. Okay, well we're not gonna try to reveal any enemies AP or bosses right now. We're gonna be just fine. Okay, so let's climb upward. So up there, no, Zale, what did I tell you about slip and falling? Okay, up there is a blue chest with a star on it. So we did find here it's a metamaterial lens. Okay, so that can only be equipped by the Artificer. So it says that's scientifically accurate. Alright, well that's good. So that will give more the Artificer more accuracy. Alright, now moving on. So we can rise above this roof, slip down this vine by climbing on it, get some milk, slip down the vine again, and we got a new recipe for Baba Papa. Alright, so we'll hold on to that. And I believe we are still climbing upward. So we'll take the downfall. So we get to slip through and take the Jawfall. So we get to continue. And we'll still keep picking up some milk. Alright, so we'll make sure we take a rest first and then do the cooking. Yeah, but it's important that way that we take nice rest and then go do our cook. Okay, so we have enough ingredients. We have enough sugar cube to go make a Baba Papa. Or what is that? That's supposed to be cotton candy. Okay, so this is Q, KO plus the 75% AP to Ali. Okay, so this is lacking something but always it brings joy. True. Okay, so we did patch up at least 4 under the Baba Papa. So let's just cook one. And that's it. So we don't have enough ingredients. Okay, so we are taking us up another autosave. So let's figure out what we're looking at here. Oh my gosh, there's a ground shape. Okay, so following this rail. So we'll see where that takes us. Okay, so that gonna take us to where that can is. So we just found 2 of the bubble pop-up. That gonna make it 6. Alright, so moving back down south to west. Now I'm a little confused of what these cubes are for. Okay, so I can't go mess with that right now. So we'll just have to move straight. And there's no turning back, so we'll just have to keep moving straight. Okay, so the doors started shutting down on us. So we examined it. It's still shut. We'll need to activate the 4 symbols somehow. Alright, well, let's go slide downward and see what's going on. So we'll go enter inside. Okay, now we see this mechanic before. Okay, so that there's a dead end. But I don't see what to do with these tracks. Now I can't grapple over there. Now can I take the slip down this rail? Oh, what the heck is going on here? How can I make it over there? Oh wait, okay. Now I can see what's going on. Okay, so that edges fall off. So we go enter. Alright, so we want to move quick. And what's over here? So what is this? Look like a useless pile of junk. Excuse me, Tail. Spiker, you still got that membrane design? You bet. Arty? I'll just be a moment. Alright, you go take your time, whatever it is you're doing. Do it in the right way. Then there's a goes here and... Behold, my new invention. Okay, what is your new invention? Yo, what is that? A mullion? Press any compatible objects to put them into a ball and deploy them elsewhere. Okay then, so that there is a brand new toy that RT just created. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna press on A, what will happen? Okay, so we're gonna put the stand on it and press A. Okay, so that is kind of interesting. So what happens if we press A again? Okay, so that go and create a platform for us. Nice. Okay, so we'll do the same one for this train track. Okay, so that go activate the rail for us. And we'll do the same one, so we'll get our train track back. And we'll do the one on top of it. So we'll do the next one. Go up top. Alright, so it's the very end at this top. Alright, so that go create another train track. And I can't fit myself in. Okay, so you know what? I think we need to go back to this device. Alright, so we're gonna get shrink. And yeah, so we are going around a slope. That's some fast and cool roller coaster we just took. Okay, so seeing what lies on the west side. Alright, so we head west. So there are some enemies we have to defeat. Alright, so I am still saving up 2 of the combo, so I don't want them to go to waste. So we got here 2 new enemies. So this here is Quishu? How do you pronounce that? Quishu? Well, I'm just gonna pronounce it Quishu, that's it. Okay, wait a second now. We can still go with more Lunebo. Well, actually, yeah, no, not Polvo. Let's just use Lunebo. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even looking! What the heck? I wasn't even ready. Yeah, my bad. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even looking at my character. Yeah, well, what a waste of MP. Okay, so we're just triple moon bouncing on the 3 of these enemies. Okay, well, I have no good timing. Okay, how can we not time that? But you know what? We're gonna do this. So we got 7 Bubble Papa, so we'll go give one to the Valier. Yeah, because that can only revive to one of the characters that took Finn. Alright, so we'll go use attack. Okay, so it doesn't matter what we attack, so we'll take you out on the left. Alright, so we can take a minimum of damage, get some orbs. And we'll go with more Juggernaut. Okay, so that go 128. Alright, and we're still taking minimum of damage. So if I use the Starfall. Okay, so how do they have to hurt more? Okay, so I think it's time to heal, so let's go heal in Zale. Wait, hold on, so that gave him MP. Okay, well, good for Zale. Okay, well, I don't remember what the Ice Cream can do because I did not even know that the Ice Cream can discover MP. Okay, that's a good finish there. Alright, well, the Cannonball Trampoline is the only way to finish all of these enemies. Okay, so moving down to ourselves, so there's some Ice Cream we just pick up. And we'll make sure that we go to items. So we want to heal Zale. Well, actually, wait, so Zale is good to go, so he only got 77 HP. Yeah, now going inside. So, this is the great Zale, guardian of the sun. Tell me, do you truly care about the people you protect, or is it being seen as a hero just that endearing to you? What? No, that's not why. But the many delights of denial. You can pretend all you want, but I know your soul. Perhaps you should take a moment to contemplate. Yo, now what's happening? Yo, okay, so we still got more puzzles to solve? What the heck is going on here? Why are we still solving the puzzle? Okay, but we can only use just one. So, what the heck are we doing here? Okay, so I think we're only allowed to place just one. So, let's pick this up. Oh, I see now. Okay, now I understand. So, I think we were supposed to create a portrait of Zale as a twin. So let's see what that lever do. Okay, so that gives me the grab blow, and there's a time limit for this. Okay, so that will rise up top. Alright, well, we're about to get this. So see what we were supposed to do with this square looking painting? Okay, well that's not going to fit, so you know what, let's just come back to that later. I don't know about this painting, so we're just going to have to come back to that later. So, let's see if that's going to fit. Okay, well, that dude can't fit. Yeah, we're going to come back to that middle side on the left later. Okay, now that area do fit. Oh, wait, so I can come back downward. Okay, so do that mean I can take this painting and take it upward? Okay, I still can. Alright. Alright, perfect. Alright, so let's do the next piece. Yeah, well, this here is a sweet easy puzzle we're doing. So we're making a painting or portrait that look like a evil twin version of Zale. Okay, so we will take the right path of that direction. So will that fit? No, that can't fit. Okay, so let's go uprising. Alright, so we'll go this way. And pretty sure this one, yeah, this painting will fit on the top. So we're only down to 2 paintings left. Okay, so I do believe we were supposed to put the painting on the right corner, and the last one I believe it was down at our south. Let's pick that up and let's go down where we're actually now. Let's just climb up where. Okay, well that should be it. Alright, well we do get ourselves an entrance. Okay, so let's carry on and see what lies on the other side. So we'll go talk to you. I don't really like being a place, but Narcissus the King is a kind of a cool name. Okay, so look at here. So now I did saw because there's a scroll over there. And yeah, so now we have is maximum of 3 combos to go learn trampoline team. Alright, now let's go try one. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, hold on, wait, so I almost forgot because I was supposed to steer. Alright, well we'll try it again later. Okay, so let's try out a pole vault. So we'll go take out the cannon, which is the billet bowl. Alright, so that goes slamming 28. That's an instant kill. And we'll get out our cannonball trampoline now. Okay, so we do the same one like we did from this special combo. We go perform the spectacle trampoline. Was it? Alright, well that was going to be an easy success victory there. Okay, so we want to go right after that scroll there. So now how are we not kiddable of going right after that scroll? Okay, well, pretty sure there's a level there. Okay, so now we're stuck here, so we got nowhere to go. Okay, well, this here's the tricky puzzle. So how can I not get that scroll? Okay, now let's go this way. So what does this button do? Okay, well now that's something we can grapple on. So let's grapple. And wait a second, now there's something down there. Okay, well there's nothing down there. Alright, so we'll go mess with this again. Alright, so that's gonna create another bridge. And we realize because there's a grapple, I mean we can grapple over on the other side. Okay, now how I'm not compatible with getting that scroll? That is so tricky. I mean, we might as well come back to that later, I don't know. Alright, well we are taking us up another auto save. Now, first and first, now before we leave. Now, I still need to get that scroll. And it's so hard to get. So, how in the world do we get that scroll? Now, I can't go moving platforms anymore. That's odd. I don't understand. I mean, why are there poles in the way? Because I can't leave this spot yet. I mean, we don't have a choice. I'm sorry. Well, we're not gonna get that scroll yet. I don't know. Well, at least we just got out of here. But you know what? We're gonna call it even, you guys. So I believe in next time on Sea of Stars Throes of the Watchmaker. So we'll probably carry on because we got here is still playing more of these obstacles to go around. So it's still that we just got to continue climbing on top of the Ivory Tower to go reach to our evil twin Zale, which is straight on top of it. But we'll find out later on the next video, guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be able to participate on Stay Tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're enjoying the series, want to see more Sea of Stars Throes of a Watchmaker, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you will stay updated and notified to one of my newest and awesome videos top of the way. So that's gonna be all it for Sea of Stars Throes of a Watchmaker. We'll pick up more in the next one. So take care guys, I hope to talk to you in the next video.